Hey guys, this is Seth Green, and you're listening to the Chronicles of the Nerd.
Chronicles of the Nerds here with Seth Green of Robot Chicken, Austin Powers, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You've basically been in the industry for about, 20 years now?
Almost 30, actually.
Oh, wow. So why don't you kind of tell us a little bit how you kind of got into the industry or how you really kind of started really getting interested in wanting to do it?
I always wanted to act, and I started acting professionally when I was 7 years old, and then I just never stopped. I've been really fortunate along the way to not have any hugely public failures, and as a result, they've allowed me to keep working.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've already thought about this question here. Brandon here. And I'm a really big fan of Sweet J Presents. Like, I remember when you did that a long time ago for Sony Screen Blast.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a little story about how you got into Sweet J Presents and how that led into Robot Chicken?
I'm more interested in how you were able to watch it. Were you one of the people that had broadband in 2001?
Yeah, actually.
That was really a fluke. Matt Senreich was the creative director or the editorial director for Wizard Publications, and we met through the magazine. I approached him about producing a stop-motion short that I wanted to bring on Conan O'Brien's show. Got solicited by Sony, which was developing linear content through its portal site in the vein of Hulu or YouTube, but it was pre-broadband, so really no one could watch the show. The dial-up wouldn't support the amount of streaming content. But at the end of that cycle, we had 12 shorts, basically 45 minutes of material. We shopped that around for the next 4 years until we found a home at the Adult Swim. But yeah, the Sweet J stuff is on, I think it's the second season DVD.
Which I do have. I have all the DVDs. As far as obviously you're a very big nerd. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Well,
I'm not into the stuff that a lot of people think I'm into.
Okay. Well, I guess that kind of leads to the question I was going to ask: is what are some of the things that you really are into? What are the things that you consider yourself very nerdy about?
It's stuff that I'm not into. Like, I'm not a video gamer at all. I play Miss Pac-Man and I play Puzzle Bobble. And then aside from that, I just watch my woman play video games. She likes to play the big RPG stuff, the big world stuff. So I like watching her play that stuff. That's pretty exciting.
What are some other things that I guess you're kind of fanatical about? The things that you're a big fan of?
I like movies and music, and I love pop culture. And I kind of like finding the historical context of pop culture and how it really affects the way regular culture grows. And you're witnessing something amazing right now. And the rise of pop culture and how much more interested the average American citizen is in the comings and goings of celebrities than they are in this monumental healthcare bill. Mm-hmm. It's always the shinier object to the right. Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
Hey, I wanted to ask, are there any possible insights you can give us to a Robot Chicken Star Wars 3?
We actually just started writing it this week today. We're finishing our first week of writing the third special, which I suspect would be the last one that we do, but I'll never say never.
Awesome. Because I loved the first two. I'd never stop laughing.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, we're trying to do something more similar to the second one. The first one was so much more, just kitchen sinking nerd conversations we've been having for the last 25 years. And with the second one, we wanted to do something a little more storytelling and get into the headspace of why some of these characters interacted, or people with shared goals and where that would be funny. So we're doing something similar to that with the third one, doing more of a storytelling thing with focusing on a couple of specific characters and then tracking them throughout, coming up with what we think are funny observations about the universe and insights into particular characters.
That actually leads me into a question that I was kind of curious. Over here, we try to write some original skits and some original content. We're kind of getting new at it, but I'm curious on, is there a general process or a way that you guys over at Robot Chicken start working on a skit or start developing things like that?
Yeah, but everybody's different. You know, you don't really want to impede someone else's creative process by trying to project your own onto it. Everybody comes to their inspiration differently, and you know, you guys just have to do what works for you. Before the internet was like a popular distribution channel, my buddies and I just made movies on our video camera, you know, and we showed them to our friends. There's just a much wider scope of potential audience available to anyone. You throw something on the internet and 1 million people can see it in a few seconds.
Well, Seth, thank you so much for your time, and you know, best of luck in the future. And we all love Robot Chicken and everything you're doing over here.
Thanks a lot, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Just
Great.
Grow it, make it bigger.
Thank you so much, sir. And you have no idea, from all of us over here, this is seriously like a huge day for us, just being able to get to talk to you. So
Awesome, guys. I love it.
all right, have a good day.
You too. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.